Two different Saecos. We're going to compare the features on these two machines, the Gran Baristo over here and the Xelsis Evo. It's Gail from Seattle Coffee Gear, and I'm just going to go over the different features. These are two higher end machines, the Xelsis being the highest of the high ends, and we're just going to talk about what the different features are. Let's start with the Gran Baristo. Back here we have 9.5 ounces of capacity on the bean hopper. And the one feature that's kind of nice on this machine, it comes two different ways, but this particular machine we're comparing, the bean hopper actually can be removed like that. It shuts it off. It comes with a second bean hopper. You can actually switch it out. Let's say you have one bean in here you really like, and then at night you want a decaf, you can actually swap it out. And then you just put it back in there. So it comes with two bean hoppers. It has water tank right here, and this machine is a 57-ounce water tank. Pretty good size. Not a swimming pool, but I would call it a hot tub, right? Bypass toaster right here. You can put in a scoop of decaf at night. Does not have a cup warmer that's active. It's just whatever heat comes up off of the boiler, and right now it's not all that hot. It is smaller in design to sit on the countertop. And I guess that's one of its main features is the bean hopper that's interchangeable, and then the size of the machine itself. Inside, the whole door comes up open just like all the other Saecos. It doesn't have that same beefy hinge that the Xelsis has, and I'll show you that in a little bit. The hinges are a little less beefy. Drip tray and dregs box right here. It does have one nice feature where this swings out like that, and then one touch you can pull out your brew unit, and you can see the brew unit looks a little bit different. Just a little different design in this particular machine. Flip it in and you're done. Clean out that cavity. Another thing to remember with all these super automatic machines, do not use an oily bean. We recommend a medium roast espresso blend. Stainless steel on the front right here, a little stainless trim around the edges and that, otherwise it's black plastic. It has the automatic milk carafe, which it does not have a steam arm like the Xelsis does. You can only use the carafe. And make sure that if you do purchase this machine that you have this all the way out, or you won't get any steamed milk. That's just how it works. Comes off like that. Any milk that's in the carafe goes back in the fridge. Drip tray right here in the front, and there's a lever to take it off. Don't be yanking at it, otherwise it's not going to come off. Spouts come off. This is a double spout. You can, for height, you can take this off and you can put a Go cup under here. It has a couple of profiles in the menu that you can program, 2 profiles, and within those 2 profiles you can change it up considerably, temperature, the strength of it, how much volume goes down in your cup. You can program those. All these other drinks over here as well. If you get into your profile and hit it, it's going to be whatever you programmed it for. And also there is profile 1, 2, Saeco default, profile Arabica, Robusto, and back to profile number 1. You can get into the special drinks. You can get hot water, milk, steamed, just milk, you know, so all of that kind of stuff. Check out the programming on the webpage or the YouTube. That's an actual crew review of this, and it'll give you more of that information. So that's the basics on this machine. Now let's move over to the Xelsis. As you can see, a bigger footprint, more stainless. This is stainless all the way around, brushed stainless all the way around. Milk carafe, just like similar to this, does the same function. This one's going to be a little hotter than this one. The shots are a little bit hotter on the Xelsis as well. Any milk that's left in this, stick it in the fridge. The one nice feature that this machine has, it has a steam arm, a conventional steam arm. So if you don't like what you're getting out of this, you can actually steam your own milk, either or. Very nice. 2 spouts that come off, again, a little bit taller height for a Go cup. It has the Saeco brewing system, which if you turn it, gives you more or less of the crema on top of the coffee. The Gran Baristo does not have that. This machine has, in the menu, 6 different profiles. So you can get in here and there are, whoop, that's not what I wanted. You can get in here and change the profiles. There's 6 different icons. Within that icon, you can program a bunch of drinks just for you. So let's say the heart is mine. I can now get in there and there's about 7, 8, 9 different drinks that I can program just for me within that. So if you're using this in an environment like an office or something like that, you can have your own profile. And then the nice thing is you can go back to the Saeco default. Now this program would be something that you don't change. It's going to be the default program. Let's say you're using this in a law office or something like that. Your customer comes in, leave it on the Saeco, push the button. They're going to get the same thing each time. What else has this machine got? Well, it comes on in the morning. This one does not, so it has a clock built into it. It will come on at whatever time you want it to come on. It will stay in the full mode anywhere from 15 to, I think it's 180 minutes, something like that. You can program whether you want it to go into econo mode or not. Just numerous things. Bypass toaster right here. Bean hopper right here, which holds 12 ounces. Grinder adjustment. This one has a grinder adjustment as well. It takes a tool. This one you just push and turn. 12 ounces of beans up there. Holds a little bit more than the 9.5 on the Gran Baristo. Over here, 54 ounces of water versus the 57. I don't think that's a big deal. I think they're both adequate when it comes to water. Sometimes people talk about, oh, they want this huge water tank. I myself like a moderate sized water tank. Keeps the water fresher that way. If you're not using it, continually all day long and using up that water, it gets stale. So, a lot more programmability on this machine. For a little bit more money, you actually get a lot more options. Steam arm, that's huge. To me, that's huge. Not everybody wants to use the milk carafe. The height, the size, on the inside. These are those beefy hinges I was telling you about. The Gran Baristo doesn't have that. I can pick this machine. I would never do that with this Gran Baristo. I just wouldn't. Dregs box, drip tray. Brew unit is the older conventional brew unit. I think they both do a good job when it comes to that. Again, no oily beans on this machine as well as any other super automatic. I think I've pretty much gone over most of the comparison on these two. Put some comments down below in the video. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Give us some thumbs up. Check out the features on the webpage. And if you have any questions, give us a call. We can always talk to you in person about any of our products. You guys have a good day.